Forlan. And it's played forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Valverde. And it's Fernando Torres. To say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Torres! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Forlan spreads it towards the left. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? He's left his man. Luis Suarez. Suarez has a go! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Vallecas go into the lead.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Massive leap! Jordi Alba. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Alvaro Recoba, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. Deftly done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Xavi demonstrates his quality. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Iniesta, into the channel, and here's Torres.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Well played, he saw that coming. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Got changes here from both sides, in fact. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Xavi certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper.
It's a promising ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Alvaro Recoba gets it back. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Hoists it forward. Sergio Ramos cuts it out. Sergio Ramos goes looking. Godin. Varela.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Camacho. Just 5 minutes left. Vallecas need to hold on for a few more moments. Sergio Ramos. Ponferrada desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Now it's Luis Suarez. Recoba. He's had a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Vallecas could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Has a go! Good stop, that wasn't easy. And time is up. Vallecas always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the results. You look back on the game then, Jim.
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a So off we go then. Hierro. Xavi Alonso. Silva. Xavi. Now it's Xavi. He's had a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Luis Suarez. Forlan. Forlan doing well down the right, but he's left himself in need of support. He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Silva. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? He's left his man. Gets the better of his man. Can he dig out a shot? defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And it's Xavi. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Tries to get it forward quickly. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Jordi Alba goes upfield. Chance to cross here. Forward it goes. Triol. Iniesta. It's Iniesta! Goal!
And looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Had a shot. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Played out to the right. Valverde. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Varela. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Xabi Alonso looks to dink one in. Silva. Shapes to shoot. Oh, that's a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Cuts it out. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? He's looked long this time. It's a ball kick. Varela. Vallecas cannot keep hold of the ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Xabi Alonso drives it forward, and he's cut it out. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Silva. He's picked him out. Here it comes. David Silva has it in a wide position, so what next? Could move up a gear here. Now it's Forlan. Varela. Triol goes looking. Tries a shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Ponferrada grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Now it's Luis Suarez! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Varela. Silva. Good idea, just poorly executed. Over to the left, and the counter is on. Luis Suarez hits one! Back of the net! Deep into first half stoppage time, and it's half time here. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. This could fall anywhere. That's great strength on the ball. Forlan plays it back. He's gone for it! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Iniesta. Plays a clever pass. Jordi Alba. He's had a go! Iniesta. And now they can launch a counter. And it's Forlan. A real chance to break. Alonso. Xavi.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Varela. And it's Luis Suarez. And it's played forward. Paid to a promising move. Forlan. Forward it goes. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta plays it out to the flank. Xavi. Xavi Alonso. Surely a shot! Dinks one in. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. That's a brilliant interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Suarez is onto it and can take it up. He gets past his man. Oh, great ball!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Goalkeeper's ball. Valverde has a quick glance. Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
He could be in here. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Luis Suarez. Gorgeous control there.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep...
Ponferrada have a free kick. Going through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Jordi Alba drives it forward. That's the throw. Finds himself eased off the ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Puyol takes the long option. It's gone out for a throw-in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Forlan. Hoists it forward. Cesc Fabregas. He's got options out wide. Oh, really good feet from him. A chance to play it in. Oh, sweet feet.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And he's away. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. That'll be a throw. And the referee brings it to a close. Vallecas used by the odd goal. Could have gone either way, but that is no consolation. That is somewhat what we've witnessed, Jim.
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but you know, they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems that will undoubtedly have been highlighted.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. the way. Hierro. Xavi. Godin. Valverde. Valverde is fouled. Great challenge, time to perfection. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. He's still going. Where to next? Tries to get some whip on it, and he's cut it out. Hoists it forward. And here's Suarez. Xavi. Godin with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Tries to stroke it through. Fires from distance. Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Forlan. Forward it goes. That's not going to make it. Varela. And it's played forward. Valverde. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides.
Has a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Shaped for an overhead. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Godin really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking.
It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Tries to get it forward quickly. He gets past his man.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a shooting chance! There it is!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Ponferrada break the deadlock.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Valverde, not easily shrugged off the ball. Goes for goal! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's been taken straight back. Xavi Alonso tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Xavi Alonso. Almost half an hour in now. Played back in. Chance! That's offside. Yes, it is. Montreal. Jordi Alba drives it forward. Delivers across. Now it's Forlan. Gets away from his opponent. He's come in hard. Towering header! He will be livid with himself.
The defence did very well to be able to close him down in numbers like that. They basically suffocated his hopes.
Vallecas are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's played forward. And the counter is on. Forlan! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And that's been levered clear. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Cuts it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Varela. And the weighted pass. Jordi Alba positions himself well and cuts it out. Xavi. There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but it still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And we're underway again. Vallecas didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. And here's Forlan. Jordi Alba tries to get it forward quickly. Now a chance to break. Plays it out to the flank. Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Xavi Alonso battles to win it back. And the through ball is intercepted. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. A buccaneering run from the defender. Massive leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Plays it long. Now it's Xavi. Could be a chance. He's had a shot! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Ponferrada grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
He's gone for it! It's anyone's ball. He's looking to get their foot. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Heave to the back post. Hoists it forward. Looking to break out here. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Oh, good interception. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Ponferrada get it back again. Ponferrada have a free kick. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Hit long and direct. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Varela. And he's going long. That looks a foul. Yeah, the referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Ponferrada presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Xavi shoots!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Oh, some tackle that. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Luis Suarez. And it's Xavi. Hoists it high. He's gone for it! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Ponferrada take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Breaks on here. He's off on a marauding run. Yeah, that does look a foul. The referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Vallecas with a perfect chance to get one back. Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
There aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. Lewis goes for goal! Can he shoot? Hits one! It's in! They're back within reach! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Vallecas give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Xavi. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. A heavy challenge. It's a loose ball. Xavi. Gets it back. Chip through. Pedro. Tries to get it forward quickly. Luis Suarez. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Vallecas seeking to maximise the moment. Looking here to cut their deficit. It's broken loose. Luis Suarez looking for a decent ball in. Luis Suarez. Suarez has a go! Really well taken goal. Deep into injury time. That was... And time is up. A fine advertisement for attacking football, a really entertaining game. So many talking points, in a way, a shame anybody had to lose. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result. So they need to go away and just have a good think about it, and I'm sure they can come back stronger.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Luis Suarez. He can score from anywhere.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Now it's Luis Suarez. Varela. Suarez looking to run onto it. Lovely bit of skill there. Suarez with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
It opened up really nicely when the defence got all tentative then. They were cautious in making contact, but safe in numbers.
Fabregas gets it back. Hector. Xavi. Xavi Alonso. And now the breakaway. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Goes for it. Oh, he's really drilled it. Xavi looking to get on the end of this. Battles to win it back. And The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, good interception. Forlan. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets away from his opponents. Hoists it forward. That's a brilliant interception. Keeper sends it forward. Plays it long. And it's got through. Luis Suarez. Fabregas tries lifting it over. He's got options out wide. Cut out in the nick of time. Here it comes. Gets the better of his man. Oh, real danger here. Here comes another cross. Shapes to shoot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Valverde just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Plays it out to the flank. Varela. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Receives it in a good position. Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi. Xavi. Has a goal! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Pete.
Heads it! He will be livid with himself.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Xavi. Going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
That had to be more accurate. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to? Has a hit! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Jordi Alba. He's made sure that that won't get through. Out to the left it goes. Sergio Ramos, and it's been given away. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Luis Suarez. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And the weighted pass. Well, they could break here. Big chance, must likely outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
He's gone for it! Back of the net! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. Shot at goal! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, it could have been and probably should have been a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
And that's a throw-in. Suarez is onto it and can take it up. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Valverde drives it forward. Brings it forward. He gets past his man. And there's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And here's Cesc Fabregas. Fabregas spreads it towards the left. Ponferrada being made to look sloppy in possession here. Sergio Ramos. And it's Fabregas. Jordi Alba. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
He's got away. Luis Suarez. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Missed, but by that far.
Look, there are some very good headers of the ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And it's played forward. Varela, Luis Suarez. Well positioned to make that interception. Forlan. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Vallecas have it back and they can go again. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Oh, that is lovely footwork. He scores! He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a double substitution going on here. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted.
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Done very well to intervene. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Could try cutting inside here. In comes the delivery. Hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Corner then. And it's been taken short. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Luis Suarez. This could spell it. Goes for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Forlan. And he's there to cut it out. It's being played forward. And the counter is on. It's a decent ball. Forlan! Really well taken goal. Simplicity itself.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Vallecas got themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Has a pop! And he's straight offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's picked him out. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Iniesta. Chance!
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Quick ball forward. He's had that put on a plate. Fernando Torres.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's played him through. Well read, he sorted that out. Forward pass. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's that. Vallecas lose by the odd goal. It could have gone either way, but that is no consolation. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems that will undoubtedly have been highlighted.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.